Hey everyone, if you're a student here at CSN and you've got an online exam coming up that uses Respondus, you've come to the right place. We're going to walk you through absolutely everything so you can feel totally confident and ready to go on test day.
So you're getting ready for a big online test, and then you see it. You need to use special software. Yeah, that can feel a little intimidating, right? But don't you worry, that's exactly why we're here. We are going to make this whole thing super simple and clear.
Okay, first things first. Let's pull back the curtain and demystify this thing. What in the world is LockDown Browser, and why are your instructors asking you to use it?
Think of it like this. It's a custom web browser, kind of like Google Chrome or Safari, but it has one very specific job. Its whole purpose is to create a secure little bubble for your exam right inside Canvas. Basically, it locks down other functions on your computer to prevent digital cheating and, to help make sure the test is fair for everybody.
Okay, so before you can do anything else, you've got to get the software on your computer. Let's walk through how to get it installed.
The whole process is actually really straightforward. And the best part is, it all starts right inside your Canvas course. When you go to your exam, if you don't have the browser yet, it'll just give you a link to download it. You just click that, follow the on-screen instructions to install it, and then launch the program. It's all built right in, so you don't have to go hunting for anything.
Now here is a massive pro tip that's going to save you a last-minute headache. To install this software, you will need administrator rights on your computer. So if you're using a computer from work or maybe a shared family computer, you need to make sure you get that sorted out well before your exam day.
Once you launch the browser, don't be surprised when it starts asking to close a bunch of other programs running on your computer. This is totally normal. It's a necessary step. It needs to shut down things like messaging apps or screen capture tools, basically anything that could get you outside information to create that secure environment for the test.
All right, so you've got the browser installed, and it's running. You're ready for the next phase. You can think of this part as a quick pre-flight checklist, just to make sure all systems are a go before your exam actually begins.
You'll just run through a really quick startup sequence before that exam timer starts ticking. It usually involves a quick check of your webcam and microphone, agreeing to the terms of use, maybe showing your ID, and doing a quick scan of your room.
So the first check is for your webcam and mic. The system's going to ask you to record a short, 5-second video. The easiest way to do this? Just speak normally. You can count to 10, say the alphabet, whatever works. Then you can play it back to make sure your audio and video are coming through perfectly. Next up, you might be asked to verify who you are. No big deal. You'll just hold your CSN student ID up to the camera so it can snap a clear picture. This is just to make sure the right person is taking the exam.
And the final security step is usually an environment check. You'll be asked to slowly move your webcam around to show your desk and the area right around you. The whole point is just to show that your workspace is clear of any stuff you're not supposed to have, like notes, books, or your phone.
And with all those checks complete, it is time for the main event. So what does this lockdown environment actually feel like once the exam starts?
Well, during the exam, the browser is going to block access to pretty much everything else on your computer. You won't be able to print, you can't switch over to other applications, you can't open new websites or do any internet searches. But here's the upside, right? It totally removes all distractions, which lets you focus 100% on the exam that's right in front of you. It's also really important for you to know that if your instructor requires a webcam for the exam, the browser will continue to record both video and audio for the entire duration of your session. That recording is then made available for your instructor to review later on.
Okay, you've answered that last question, you've clicked submit. Phew, you are almost done. But hold on. There are a couple of very, very important final steps just to make sure everything gets processed correctly.
Okay, listen up, because this is absolutely critical. After you submit your exam, the browser needs a minute to process and upload all of your exam session data. Do not close your laptop or exit the browser until you see a confirmation on the screen that the process is complete. Just be patient here, I promise, it's worth the wait.
Now this is probably the single most important piece of advice in this entire explainer. Your instructor can actually customize the settings. So one class might not require an ID check, while another one does. The key takeaway is super simple. Always, and I mean always, read the specific instructions for each and every exam.
And finally, if you run into any technical trouble, hey, it happens, right? You are not alone. Don't panic. The best places to turn for help are the official CSN help desk or the online support resources provided. They are there to help you out.
So that's the whole process from start to finish. You know what to expect, you know how to prepare. And now that the technology part is out of the way, you can focus on what really, truly matters, showing what you know. Good luck on your exams.